Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the software process assessment. Here this is a diagram to say about the process assessment. So a process has been examined by the process assessment. So how it progresses, what is the capacity of the process. So everything is examined by the process assessment so that to find out the quality of the process. And now when you assess the process quality, then it will lead to the process improvement. So we may come across some feedback based upon the process quality or capability. So based on that we are able to improve the process, and then that will give some motivation, and by this we are able to determine the capability of the process. So this is the way the process is assessed, and there are some standards by which the process can be assessed. Let us see one by one what is mainly the process assessment. So here the process assessment is a cycle process, because that means it cannot be done at a stretch. It's a continuous process that we can keep on improving the process quality. So here, according to Park and his colleagues, the CMM, that is a capability maturity model, it's a based assessment approach, consists of 6-step cycle. So what are they? The first one is, first we have to select a team. The team member should be a knowledgeable person on how to assess the software, and they should be aware of the management as well as the engineering concepts. Next, how to find out the assessment, the technique or the method, that is done by the questionnaire. So representative of this team, they will make a questionnaire, and they'll just ask the people to complete the questionnaire, and by this the assessment team will be able to perform just an analysis of the questionnaire responses. So what is the feedback that is available from the questionnaire, and accordingly how to find out the areas of strength and weaknesses, and based upon that it will find out the key process area called the KPEs. So based upon this standard, the assessment team will be able to find out how to further explore those areas based upon the knowledge process areas, which is the key process areas, KPAs. And then the assessment team will conduct a site visit. So here the product they may be deployed in some site, and the team will visit the site so that they can get the first-hand experience or the first-hand knowledge about what has been done in the questionnaire from the consumer. And based upon this assessment, they will be able to understand the process quality, and they will be able to they can give their best suggestion to how to improve the process quality. So the assessment team will conduct a site visit in order to gain the in-depth knowledge or the first-hand knowledge about the responses of the questionnaire. And then the assessment team produces a list of findings. So once their team of the people, they just sit and analyze what they have found out from the site visit as well as from the questionnaire responses. They'll be able to find out what is the strength and what is the weaknesses of the organization software process. So based on that, they may suggest some new techniques or methods so that they can prepare a key process area profile analysis. So based on these things, they'll prepare a key process area analysis. That means where the process area should be focused. Then only they can improve the quality of the product, and then so this way the assessment of the process can be done in a perfect way, and then they will present their analysis to the appropriate audience. That means they may be the user or the customers. So when they are given to the knowledge of the appropriate audience, they will give their own suggestion and ideas, and based upon that the cyclic process will keep on and on until it reaches a particular standard. Okay, so what we can derive from these processes, the software process cannot guarantee the software will be delivered on time, meet the needs, or has the desired technical characteristics. But what it can just guarantee is, it can guarantee that only thing is it will meet the set of basic process criteria, and then so that the process can be successfully done. But how it will be delivered on time and how much it is meeting the need of the customer and how much the technology have been implemented, those things cannot be assessed by this software process itself. So in order to do that, we have some standard to assess those quality of the process. So one such thing is then standard CMMI assessment method for the process improvement. So how to improve the process? It gives a 5-step process assessment, namely initiating, diagnosing, establishing, acting and learning. So initially they have start the it's the initial phase, so that it will start the process of analyzing the process quality, and then it will diagnose what has been gone wrong or where it has been being good, and then based upon this it will be able to establish some standards, and then they'll present some procedure how to improve those process, and accordingly it will implement those processes on to get into the actions, and finally by this they will be able to learn the process quality. And there's another assessment standard, which is then CMM based appraisal for the internal process improvement, CBA IPI. This provides a diagnostic technique for assessing the relative maturity of a software organization. So here it covers there are some maturity models are there in software quality standards. So from based upon that maturity models, it will assign it will assess the quality of those things. So from this they will be able to get how much they have to work towards to get the proper goal and to get the proper standard, attain the proper standard. Okay, and then another standard is the SPICE, that is it's a standard defines a set of requirements of the software process assessment. So they have some set of standard definitions for the requirements how to really assess the process, software process. And then the intent of the standard is to assess the organization in developing an object evaluation of the efficacy of any defined software process. So here these standards are developed in order to help the organization how to develop the processes to the required quality, and that is their objective evaluation to get the efficient software so that the process can be done in a better way. And another assessment standard, which is an ISO 9001:2000 for software, a generic standard that applies to any organization that wants to improve the overall quality of the products, systems or services that it provides. So this ISO standard everyone is aware. So this ISO gives some standards so that any organization they can follow these standards to improve their quality of the products, whether it may be a system or the services. And then therefore the standard is directly applicable to the software organizations and the companies. So these standards are applicable to the organization and how the organization can follow certain rules and regulations in order to achieve the proper goal in the software process quality. So these are all the ways by which the software can be assessed so that they can produce a quality software product. And thanks for watching.